On Tuesday, February 17th, National Honor Society held an induction to welcome new members. Sydney Slavin, Stephanie Elsie, Abby McKim, and Jordan Berry. After the inductions, NHS welcomed the parents to cake and punch in the library.
Wednesday night was senior night at Brashear High. Between the girls and boys games against Lynn County, 20 seniors and their parents were introduced to the crowd and honored.
On Friday, the boys' JV team took on Novinger. Brashear came out on top of the contest with a score of 31-19. Michael McKim led the Tigers with 10 points, Cody Snelling added 8, Hayden Coyne had 7, Adam Songer scored 4, and Jay Scudder had 2 points.
On Friday, February 20th, Brashear faced Novinger. In the girls' game, Brashear was in the lead with 10-7 in the first quarter. The Lady Tigers kept their lead through the second and third quarter, but lost it in the fourth, leaving Novinger with a score of 50 and Brashear with 42. For Brashear, Macy Rogers scored 15 points, Emily Ladwig and Sydney Slavin scored 8 each, Stephanie Elsie had 5 points, Abby McKim had 4, and Shelby Rogers scored 2 points.
On Friday, the boys took a win over Novinger with a score of 64-33. Brashear led by 6 after the first quarter and 12 in the second quarter, making the score 29-17 at halftime. Coming out of the locker room, the Tigers made it hard for Novinger to keep up. They kept the lead 49-29 after the third quarter and ended the game on a high note with a final score of 64-33. Matt Thomas paced Brashear with 13 points, Justin Hazen added 10, Anthony Ambrosia and Trey Treasure both added 9, Ryan Ferdig and Kylie Watson both scored 8, Cody Snelling had 3, and Michael McKim and Hayden Coyne both scored 2 points each.
On Tuesday, the Tigers traveled to North Shelby for North Shelby Senior Night. The girls' contest was anybody's game after the first quarter, with North Shelby holding a slim 17-14 lead. The Raiders' offense kicked into gear in the second quarter, taking a 35-18 lead into halftime. The Raiders went on to outscore Brashear 26-12 in the second half, winning by a score of 61-38. For Brashear, Macy Rogers had 11, Emily Lodwig had 6, Abby McKim and Caroline Slavin each pitched in 4 points. Shelby Rogers added 3 Brashear free throws, with Sydney Slavin adding 2.
The Brashear boys got off to a slow start against a tough North Shelby defense, only scoring 14 points in each of the first 2 quarters to lead 28-26 at halftime. The Tigers then extended the lead to 39-36 after 3 quarters. However, North Shelby came back in the fourth to take the lead by 1 with 5 minutes left to play. The game was back and forth after that, with the Tigers holding a slim 2-point lead near the end of the game. The Raiders were then forced to foul, and Brashear hit clutch free throws down the stretch to claim a 58-53 win. For Brashear, Kylie Watson had led with 20 points, Trey Treasure had 17, Anthony Ambrosia added 11, Ryan Ferdig had 6 points, and Justin Hazen and Matt Thomas had 2 points each.
On Wednesday, February 25th, Lynn County came to Brashear. In the girls' game, Lynn County took the lead in the first quarter with a score of 10-0. Brashear fought back in the second quarter, scoring 8 points, but just couldn't keep up in the third and fourth quarter with a final score of Lynn County 50 and Brashear 30. For Brashear, Macy Rogers scored 11 points, Shelby Rogers scored 9, Sydney Slavin scored 6, and Emily Ladwig scored 4 points.
Lynn County jumped out to an early lead in the boys' contest and led 9-8 after 1 quarter. However, Brashear rattled off 33 points in the second quarter, making the score 41-18 at halftime. Brashear then cruised through the second half, getting the 77-50 win over the Mustangs. For Brashear, Kylie Watson led with 17 points, Justin Hazen had 13, Trey Treasure had 12, Ryan Ferdig scored 8, Anthony Ambrosia and Matt Thomas both added 6, Cody Snelling had 5, Jacob Owen and Zach Reeves both scored 4 each, and Jay Scudder added 2.